If you like the video, please subscribe Technical PCT channel and click the bell icon to get the latest videos.
Let me discuss the problems, the continuation of yesterday's topic. Copy these two problems, find minor and cofactor of every element in the determinant of 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, and write down this problem also. Yes. Observe the first problem. Observe the first problem. Find the minor and cofactor of every element in the determinant has been given to you directly 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, right? Now, first of all, let me go through the minor concept. Minor of that first element 1 is equals to, right? Minor of that 1 is equals to M11. That means, why I am writing this M11 and all those things? Because here you are having the same type of entries called 1, 0, called 1 and 0. So it is better to mention M11, M22 like that. Okay. Now M11 is equals to, that means you are going to find out the minor of this element 1. Exclude this column and this row. You are going to get the determinant of 1, 0. Observe 1, 0, 0, 1. What is the determinant of 1, 0, 0, 1? AD minus BC. Right? Now, let me come to the second one. Minor of that element, second element 0 is equal to M12. Okay? This 0. Minor of this element 0. So it is M12 is equal to, excluding that column and that row, you are going to get that of 0, 0, 0, 1, which is equals to AD minus BC is 0. I am repeating. Minor of this element 0, exclude this column and this row. You are going to get these 4 elements. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 1, I wrote it. Now, minor of this element 0, that means first row, third column, M13 is equal to that of, exclude last row and last column and first row. You are going to get 0, 1, 0, 0. The determinant of this one, AD minus BC, is equals to 0. From up to here, the first row has been completed. Now, find the minor of the second row. That means minor of each and every element in the second row. Minor of that 0 is equal to M. Second row, first column. Okay, this one. Second row, first column. Exclude this column and this row. You will have these 4 elements. Find out the determinant of 0, 0, 0, 1. Right? That means I am going to get 0, 0, 0, 1, which is equals to 0. Now, minor of the middle one, it is 1. That is nothing but M22 is equal to get off. Eliminate first, second column and the second row. You are going to get 1, 0, 0, 1, which is equals to AD minus BC is equals to 1. Okay, and minor of the last 0 in the second row. That means M second row, third column, M23 is equals to get off. Okay, exclude second row and the third column. That means you are going to get 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. The determinant is obviously 0, right? Now, this is the value of M23. I hope You understood this, and find out the m, what it is. Next element, what it is, m31. Okay, m31. Observe. Shall I write here? Yes. I should find out. Shall I write directly? M31. M31 is equals to this column, this row, and this column excluded. You are going to get 0, 0, 1, 0, which is equals to 0. And M32. That means the minor of this element, third row, second column, third row, second column. Exclude this row and this column. You are going to get det of 1, 0, 0, 0, which is equals to 0. Now the minor of last element called 1, which is equals to 1, 0, 0, 1 is equals to 1. Okay, you got minor of each and every element. Hope you wrote this one. I am going to rub this one. Okay. Yes, I am going to rub this one. Observe. Now, up to here, we have completed minor of each and every element in the given determinant. You please write down up to here. After that, I will tell you how to find out the cofactor of each and every element in the given matrix. Okay, copy that. Don't copy this one. You just copy the up to only minor. Okay. I hope you understood this. Yes. Now I want to find out. I should find out the cofactor of each and every element in the given determinant. Okay. Now observe. Observe. Before going to find out the what it is cofactor of each and every element in the given determinant, first of all, you should follow the sign of each and every element concerned to that. What it is, observe. You just write down positive, negative, positive. After that, negative, positive, and negative. After that, positive, negative, and positive. Right? Now, just I want to find out. See the side heading, cofactor. Underline it. Cofactor of this first row. Okay, what is the first row element? 1. Observe. I am repeating this one. Cofactor of element 1, which is in the first row. Observe the sign above that 1, which is called positive, into minor of this element 1. What is minor of this element? Okay, I think you understood this. And second element is cofactor of 0 is equals to, what is the sign above that one? It is negative, right? Negative. Minor of that element is 0. That is 0, right? It is obviously 0. Ignore it. And next one, cofactor of that last element 0 is equals to, the sign above that one is positive, so it is plus, and minor of into minor of that element, so it is 0, right? After that, We completed the cofactor of each and every element in the first row. Am I right? Now I am going through the second row. What it is? Observe 0, 1, 0. I want to find out the cofactor of. I want to find out the cofactor of 0, which is there in the second row, which is equals to negative. Okay, negative into minor of this 0, which is equals to 0, right? Minor of, sorry, cofactor of this element 1 is equal to the sign which is above is positive into minor of this one is 1, and cofactor of this 0 is equal to negative into minor, here it is negative, into minor of this element is 0. Okay, now up to here, 2 rows we have completed. Am I right? Now I want to find out the third row cofactor. Okay, cofactor of 0 is equal to, here it is positive. Am I right? So positive into minor of that element is 0. Okay, now cofactor of 0 is equal to, here it is negative. Am I right? Into minor of this one is 0, and cofactor of 1 is equals to, here it is positive into minor of this one is 1. Okay, I hope you understood up to this one. And listen, I'm sorry. Listen, the cofactor of first element is represented as A11. Capital A11 is nothing but the cofactor of the element which is in the first row, first column, where minor of that element is represented by capital letter M11. That means like this. Hope you understood this, right? And I am repeating, cofactor of the element 1 is represented by, okay, A11. Similarly, the cofactor of the second element in the first row is represented by capital A 1, 2. Why? Because 0 is an element in the first row, second column. Am I right? Now, 0 is the element in the first row, third column. So, the cofactor of this one becomes A13. Am I right? Next one. I think you can understand. You can write this one, right? Now, what is the cofactor? Observe here. This is the cofactor of, these are the cofactors of elements concerned to the second row. So, cofactor of 0 is, okay, cofactor of 0 is negative 0, obviously 0, okay, ignore it. And now observe, you can write this one as A21. This is the element in the second row, first column, second row, first column. Similarly, you should represent this one as A22, which is equal to second row, second column. This one, positive one, can also be written as 1. Okay, I think you know that one. And this minus 0 is negative 0 can be written as 0 itself. And this is A23. And here, A31. Similarly, A32. And here, A33. I hope you understood the cofactor of each and every element. Copy this one up to here. After that, we can do the next one. Write down, copy this one. I hope you wrote this one. Shall I get that side? There is a small concept in the next exercise. Okay, I will discuss now. Observe. Shall I? I hope you understood the concept of minor and cofactor of each and every element in the given determinant. Okay, up to here it is okay. In the next exercise, you are going to get a small concept and a new name called adjoint A. That means adjoint of any matrix. Why? Because up to here you know very well how to do. Okay, in the next exercise, not in this one, in the next exercise you are going to get one new name called adjoint of a matrix capital A. Now, first of all, you got cofactor of each and every element in the given determinant. Okay, what will be the cofactor matrix of that matrix? This is the determinant given to you. What is the cofactor matrix of this matrix? What is that one? Observe. What are the cofactors of 1, 0, 0? You got cofactor matrix is equals to, okay, 1 minus 0 is 0 and 0. Okay, and second row na, second row 0, 1, 0. Okay, and 0, 0, 1. This is the cofactor matrix of that given matrix. I am repeating here. You got the cofactor of each and every element to the given determinant of the matrix. Am I right? These are the cofactors of each and every element of the given matrix. Right? For that one, what will be the cofactor matrix? Of course, fortunately, you got the same matrix. Why? Because that is an identity matrix. Okay. Okay. So, what is the cofactor matrix of that matrix? This one. Okay. Now, what I said, adjoint of any matrix. Let me consider this is capital A. Adjoint A is equal to cofactor matrix transpose. That means if you transpose this matrix, you are going to get adjoint A. That means fortunately we got, of course, if you transpose this matrix, you are going to get the same. Why? Because what is called a transpose of the matrix? Interchanging rows into columns is said to be transpose of that matrix. Am I right? So if you interchange the first row as first column, second row as second column, the third row as third column, you are going to get the same matrix. So this becomes the adjoint of the matrix. I understood now? In the next exercise, you are going to get that one. Okay, you copy up to only this one, and let us do the next problem. Shall I? I hope you understood this. I am going to the chat box. You just give me a response, please. Shall I go to the next problem? I hope you understood. I hope you understood this one. All of you. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm going to the next problem. Yes, without doing these problems, you can't get 5 marks question. You are going to get one 5 marks question by factors and adjoint and minor. Each and everything is linked. That means in the next exercise, you are going to find out inverse of one matrix. Inverse of one matrix. A inverse is equal to adjoint A by dt. At that time, adjoint A should be fine. Okay, you should find out adjoint A. To find out adjoint A, observe. To find out adjoint A, you should find out cofactor matrix. Why? Because I wrote adjoint A is nothing but transpose of cofactor matrix. Am I right? So cofactor matrix should be fun. To find out cofactor of each and every element, you should find out minor. So to find out inverse, you should find out adjoint A. To find out adjoint A, cofactor is important. To find out cofactor, minor is important. So each and everything is linked. Okay. Now observe the next problem what I have given you. Using, that means what has been given here, delta is equal to the first row, I think 5, 3, 8. Am I right? 2, 0, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I hope this is the problem given to you. I hope this is the problem given to you to find out, to evaluate the determinant of this one using cofactor of second row. Indirectly, what has been given to you? Indirectly, what has been given to you? You should use second row to evaluate this determinant. What is the what we were doing to evaluate? Observe one thing. What we were doing, we can do this problem, okay, in the other method called general method. What we will do, delta is equals to, right, 5 into, okay, excluding this column and this row, you are going to get 0 minus 2, okay, minus, okay, 3 into, okay, excluding this column and this row, 2 3s are 6 minus 2 minus 1. Okay, I'm repeating. 6 minus 1. Okay, now plus 8 into excluding the first row and the third column, you are going to get 4 minus 0. If you simplify this, whatever the value you got, that will be the answer, right? What we were doing, this is the method of expanding determinant by using first row. Am I right? Now he asked you using, observe the question, using cofactor of second row elements, we evaluate the determinant delta is equals to this one. Now, first of all, if you want to use second row to evaluate determinant or to expand determinant, first of all, see what it is. Signs are very important. What is that sign? Observe. What I said, positive, no? Positive. Here it should be negative. Am I right? This sign is important. Negative, positive, negative. Here what? Observe that. Observe this first problem. Observe this first row. Here positive. I wrote. Okay, positive 5, negative 3. Here I wrote positive, negative, and positive. If you want to go through second row, initially you should take the signs of that second row. What are that? Which are nothing but cofactors, right? Now, minus 1, that is minus, plus, and minus. Now, how to evaluate this? Delta is equals to, observe, minus 2 into delta of. Exclude this column and this row, you will have 3, 8, 2, 3. Am I right? For my convenience, I wrote, you should not write directly. I am repeating. Minus 2 into excluding this column and this row, there will be 4 elements. Okay, 3, 8, 2, 3. Okay, now it is negative over now. This becomes positive. 0 into delta of. Okay, now exclude this column and this row, you will have these 4 elements. 5, 8, 1, 3, right? 5, 8, 1, 3. Okay, minus 1 into this one. Okay, negative, positive, negative. So minus 1 into delta of, exclude this column and this row, you will have these 4 elements. Am I right? 5, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2. Okay, now let us do 5, 3, 1, 2. Now simplify this one, but in the normal method, whatever the answer you got, that will be the, okay, take down. I hope you understood this. I hope you understood this. Yes, observe. Minus 2 into ABCD AD 9 minus BC 16. Okay. Plus 0 into anything is obviously 0, so ignore it. Minus 1 into 10. Okay. Minus 3. Now simplify this, you are going to answer. Simplify this one and tell me the answer. This is the way of that means expanding determinant by using second row. The answer which you should get, it is 7. Yes. Next problem. Suppose if you want, okay, same question I will take. Same question I am going to take. Okay. Suppose if he asked you to evaluate the determinant of this matrix by using first column, what to do? By using first column cofactors, what to do? Observe. What are first column cofactors? Observe. Positive, okay, negative, positive. Have understood now? Now how to do by using first column? First column, observe. Delta is equals to plus 5 into delta of, okay, excluding this column and this row, you will have these 4 elements, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. After that, negative 2, that is minus 2, observe, minus 2 into, excluding this column and this row, you will have 4 elements, 3, 8, 2, 3, plus, what it is, 1 into delta of, observe, excluding this row and this column, you will have 4 elements, 3, 8, 0, 1, right? You observe this one, the same answer you should get. I hope you can do this one. 0 minus 2, minus 2 into 9 minus 16, right? Plus 1 into 3 minus 0. Simplify this. You should get 7. That means I used that entire first column cofactors to find out the determinant of the given matrix. And what are in the first property? You know very well that any row and any column can be used to find out the determinant of any matrix, right? Hope you understood. Copy this. I hope you understood this one. I am going to write the next problem on the board. Write down, using cofactors of elements of third column, evaluate delta is equals to the first row 1xyz, the second row 1yzx, this is y, okay, and the third row 1zxy. He asked you to evaluate the determinant by using the cofactors of the third column. Okay, I hope you can do this one. The answer which you should get for this one is, wait a minute, I will write. It should be x minus y into y minus z into z minus x, like that. You copy this first of all, I will tell on the board. You write down this one, I will discuss this on the board. Yes. He asked you, can you try? He asked you to find out or evaluate the determinant of this matrix by using the third column. So, can you do like this? Try it first of all, after that I will say. Try it. Take 2 minutes time for this. If you go through the normal method, it becomes very lengthy to do. Right? So, shall I discuss the shortcut method for this? Even you can use for your PU also, nothing to worry. Already we have done the row operations or column operations in your previous transformations. Okay, what it is in matrix transformations, matrix form, okay, matrix chapter, right? Now, by using those row or column operations, you can do this one very easily, effectively, right? Observe. First of all, he asked you to find out or to evaluate the determinant of the given matrix by using the third column. Okay. So first of all, I am going to simplify that. If you observe that one, if you want to find out directly, it becomes very lengthy. Why, sir? Observe, this is positive, this is negative, this is positive. YZ into this entire. Again, minus ZX into this entire. So it becomes very lengthy. If you multiply, you should get the factors and all those things, right? So better to simplify earlier what it is. How? Observe. First of all, R1 changes to R1 minus R2, right? After that, R2 changes to R2 minus R3, okay? So what happens? Delta. Okay. R1 is changing to R1 minus R2. What is the first element? Observe here. 1 minus 1, 0. Okay. And the second element becomes x minus y. And the third element becomes, if I take if I take z common, observe that one carefully. If I take yz minus zx. Okay. R1 minus R2, yz minus, observe here, yz minus zx. If I take minus z common, I am going to get x minus y again. Am I right? That means minus of z into x minus y. Okay. Now take that one second row. 1 minus 1. R2 changes to R2 minus R3. So it becomes 1 minus 1 value is 0. Right? It becomes y minus z. Okay. And if I take minus x common, I am going to get, okay, y minus z. And third row as it is 1 z xy. Okay. Now this is under determinant. I hope you understood this one. I am repeating this step. Okay. First of all, if you find out the determinant by using the third column directly, the problem becomes very lengthy and you should get the factors of each and everything. To get the factors, it becomes so much lengthy. It is of only one page. Okay. Instead, you can do row operations or column operations. After that, you can simplify it. Observe here, delta is equals to, okay, delta. You can take x minus y outside from the first row and y minus z from the second row. Thereon, you are going to get 0, okay? It came out, so it is 1. And this is, as it is, this is minus z. Why? Because this is out, right? Now, this is 0, okay? This is 1, okay? And this is minus x. Am I right? Now, this is 1, okay? This is z, and this is x1. Okay? I hope you understood this. Now, R2 changes to, I should get, observe, I should get x minus y you got, y minus z you got, and I should get z minus x. Okay. How I am going to get z minus x? Observe, R2 changes to R2 minus R1. If I do this operation, you are going to get, okay, you are going to get delta is equals to x minus y into y minus z into delta of row 2, it is changing. Row 1 and row 3, R1 and R3 as it is. So you are going to get R1 as it is. Okay. And R2 changes to 0, 0 minus 0 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay. And minus x minus of minus z. I am repeating. R2 minus R1 minus z minus of minus x minus of minus z. It becomes positive z. That is z minus x. So this is z minus x and R1 z xy. Now take this z minus x outside. Delta is equal to x minus y into y minus z into z minus x into delta of 0, 1 minus z. Okay. 0, 0, 1 and 1 z xy. Now you can use column 3, third column. See, observe, the third column became very easy now. That means it is very shortened. That is minus z and 1 xy. Now simply using C3 column 3. Okay, we are going to evaluate the determinant. If this one as it is, delta is equals to x minus y, y minus z, z minus x as it is, okay, into delta, into, we are taking the elements of column 3 by using sign. Okay, what is the sign? Observe here, positive, negative, positive. Okay, and here it is positive, means this is negative and this is positive. Now minus z into, excluding this column and this row, you will have 0 minus 0. Okay, minus 1 into, exclude this row and this column. This becomes 0 minus 1. Okay, plus xy into, exclude this row and this column. It is 0 minus 0. Now you are going to get, observe. Now you are going to get, see here, x minus y, okay, x minus y into y minus z into z minus x, okay. Observe here, this is 0 into anything is 0, minus 1 into minus 1 is 1, and that is 0. So this entire value becomes 1. This is the value of determinant given to you. Copy this. Copy this one. Tomorrow we can go through the adjoint of one matrix. Copy this one, please.